Trust me.
God's sake.
It's for the best.
Eddie, please.
Coming up next, we got some Misery and 4K news, but before that, click that cock-a-doodle subscribe button.
You're doing the right thing.
So out October 12th on 4K Ultra HD from Kino Lorber is Misery. Arriving in a 2-disc collection with new HDR and Dolby Vision presentation of the film. All right, Kino Lorber coming out of the gate hot.
I've been defending him from day one.
Disc 1 containing the audio commentaries. Disc 2 is Blu-ray with the same commentaries as well as all the supplemental features that you got from the MGM releases prior, which were 6 featurettes totaling about an hour, as well as a slipcase that you're going to get here with this Kino Lorber release.
Are you talking about the Scream Factory one?
Coming up. So, Misery was previously released by Scream Factory back in 2017. At the time, it got a new 4K restoration. It got a new interview with Rob Reiner. It got a new interview with Greg Nicotero. Their exclusive features will not be present on this release.
It's not nearly as bad as it looks.
You're going to decide if you want the upgraded disc, but you're going to have to keep that Scream Factory if you had that prior, or if you've never gotten either, you're going to have to decide which one would you prefer.
I like this movie, but it's not like my favorite film of all time or anything.
Say the last part again, I didn't hear you.
Well, it's coming again here from Kino Lorber. Again, another slipcase and decent features in the upgraded 4K disc. We'll see what the transfer looks like. This is probably one of the better Stephen King adaptations. Your boy Rob Reiner hits another one out of the park. But, you know, there's been a lot of Stephen King adaptations, television, movies, whatever, that have just been complete garbage. This one is, I don't know, I never read this book, so I can't say that it's faithful, but it is a solid film. It's a solid entry. Mm-hmm. It was one of those movies, too, that just, like, immediately jumped into, like, pop culture. Like,
oh, yeah.
It was everywhere.
It made her a star.
Absolutely. Kathy Cock-a-doodle Bates.
You dirty bird.
Star overnight, and she'd been in stuff for a while, but she was an immediate star. Pretty cool transfer. Hopefully this movie will have. And the cover, the slipcase, is the original art, which they are known to also do, which I think is a nice touch.
I was about to say, you shit on Kino all the time. You got to give them props on this one. They're giving you original artwork.
They are always giving original artwork, from what I can tell. All these 4K releases that we will be talking about and that have already been announced, they all have original artwork, original slipcovers. And I will say that the Scream Factory art wasn't that bad. It was actually pretty cool. It's her back to with the hammer in her hand to walking up to the bed. That was actually a pretty cool artistic touch. But I don't mind this little cabin in the woods with the snow falling and the typing, you know, all over the lettering, all over the background. It looks pretty cool. It's traditional. It looks nice. I do love that they add these. It fits
the tone of the movie more.
It does.
I mean, honestly, the movie's isolation. You're with a crazy person who's an obsessive fan, and you can't go anywhere. Yep. This captures that better.
What a poet you are.
And, you know, we mentioned the performances. They were really great. Obviously, Kathy Bates stole the show. You know, you didn't know her from anyone, and then all of a sudden she's here, like, bizarre, weird, crazy. You know, you were uneasy every time she was on the screen. You didn't know if she was going to flip out or just be nice or not be nice. And then our boy Jimmy Caan.
What was your question about Jimmy Caan?
Is he given an A-level performance in this film?
James Caan
fans.
Yeah, James Caan is as irritated and frustrated as ever in this movie, as he usually is. So
his shoulders up to his earlobes. He's all shoulders, baby.
Shoulders.
He is, dude. He's always like, his shoulders like up here. He's always like walking around like that. Especially when he wears those suspenders in Godfather, it like really accentuates like his shoulders even more. I feel like his shoulders are up to his ears.
I know, and he's like,
yeah. Hey, come on, man. Yeah. Hey, come on, we going to the mattresses or what?
You're all fired.
Nah, I mean, James Caan's a great actor.
Yeah.
I made a joke, but it is kind of true. He is just James Caan.
No, yeah, it is.
I picture James Caan in real life just being miserable and
just being James
frustrated.
Caan.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like he might not have even met Kathy Bates. They just put him in this cabin. She showed up.
He didn't even know he's starring in a movie.
Is this a movie? This is real life for James Caan.
This was supposed to be a weekend retreat for James Caan, and shit just happened.
Yeah. No, you're right. He's kind of like, you know, he's worried, he's annoyed, he doesn't know what's going on. But again, this is a pretty cool movie. Really good performances as well. I don't really have too much else to say. What about you? You got anything else to say for this next level Kino Lorber release?
Yeah. As you said, I'm glad they're jumping into the 4K game. They're not holding back. And this film has plenty of fans. If you're a fan, obviously pick this up. I'm sure it'll be reasonably priced. Yeah. I say that a lot, but Kino is very good with their prices and all.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So coming out October 12th.